All right. Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you are having a good morning. I did find out a little bit more information about coming back to school, so I was going to share that with you guys. I figured you'd want to hear it. Now, mind you, things may change because it seems like they're changing daily. And I have a feeling, even though we start with this, it's going to change just because we're going to find out problems with it. That's the way all of this stuff goes. We're always in like an engineering mindset. We try our best idea, figure out what works and what doesn't work, revamp what doesn't work, and then keep doing the process. So since all this distance learning is brand new, the schools and you guys are going through lots of learning processes on it. So here's what I know so far. So we are coming back November 4th. That's a Wednesday. So that's 2 weeks away very quickly, which I'm excited about. I cannot wait to get back into the classroom. We've got all the projects ready to go for you guys. So that should be really cool. We'll have to do a little bit of safety first, and then we'll launch into building all the projects. So we're coming back the 4th. You will be required, let me let Logan in. You will be required to wear a mask, so will I. I think everyone at the school has to. Let's see here. If you had requested to go to Champions Academy, they are letting your parents back out of that and change their minds and come back to school if you want, but your parents have to fill out an inter-district transfer paper. So if that was the case for you guys, like you signed up for Champions and you want to come back to school, let your parents know they have to fill out some form. It was in the email that was sent to them. We're still getting the final schedules, okay? We don't have the final schedule yet, but we're gonna start school at 9:05 and end school at 2:05. And there's only gonna be one 10-minute break in there. Now, I've already heard that may change, so this might be old and they might be working on a new one, but it looks like you'll be going from 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock and no lunch in there. So just solid all the way through. I think it's 5 hours, 10, 11, 12, yep, 5 hours. We will take daily attendance. Each day the teachers have to take your temperature before the first period. And if you have a temperature, you can't stay at school, you gotta go back home. What else? You have to bring your Chromebook every day, which that one's new. I didn't even know you guys everyone had a Chromebook. And then, yeah, that's about it. So that's what I know so far. And
Wait, so if we have our own laptops that we're using for school, do we bring our laptop to school?
I brought my laptop to school before. They don't let me share.
I don't know. Do you have a Chromebook too?
I have a school Chromebook, but it doesn't work very well. So my mom bought me a laptop for school.
Well, here's the thing. Probably your own laptop would work better. I don't know if it will work with the school's Wi-Fi or not. I don't know if they'll let you do that. And the other thing is I'd be careful bringing your own in case you break it. So at least with the Chromebook, it's a cheaper thing. It's not as big of a deal. So I don't know. To me, I'd be hesitant to bring my own. I got a whisper, or Shaquila said she doesn't have a Chromebook. I don't know how that works. That's just, I'm reading what I had sent to me. So I don't know if that means you're all getting a Chromebook or what, okay? So I think they're still finalizing all that junk. That's the kind of stuff that will probably be changing all the way up to the last minute. And truthfully, I wasn't sure why you even needed to bring a Chromebook every day too, if we're back in school. I'm not sure how that works. Maybe, I bet it's because we can't use the computer labs. That's my guess, because we can't share the carts. That's probably why. So there's all these little hundreds of things we got to go through to try to make the school a safer place. We're just trying to reduce the transmission of COVID. We'll never stop it completely, but we try to reduce it as much as possible. Yeah, and I don't know how the water system works, if you have to bring your own water each day or what that works. I know they shut down the drinking fountains, but I haven't heard what the policy is on that stuff yet. You just use your toaster instead of Chromebook. All right, so let's see here. I do want to remind you, there's only 2 weeks left, guys. So anything you need to have done and graded and or redone or resubmitted. Make sure you're getting that stuff done and stay after class so that I grade it. Remember, if you do it, I don't automatically grade it. You have to stay after class and say, Mr. A, it's ready to be graded, and I'll grade it right in front of you. Okay, we'll get it there instantly. So it's coming up quick. Make sure you're getting your work done. All right, we need to finish table saw before this trimester ends. The table saw is the longest and most involved tool. So we won't talk this much about every tool, but I do it on this one because I can use it to explain all the different parts. That way, when you get to the other tools, you'll understand all that stuff intuitively and it will make sense. So make sure you watch the table saw videos, okay? It's very important. I'm expecting you guys to have watched these safety videos for when we come back, because we're the advanced class and I want to start working right away. I don't want to waste everyone's time and have to redo safety all over again. So I'm going to do a very short version of safety, which means you need to have watched these videos. I cannot stress that enough. Watch all of the table saw videos, okay? Very, very important. All right, let me share my screen with you here. Okay, so today I'm introducing part 5. I'll give you 2 days to do it, so you'll have today and tomorrow to finish it up. It's a fairly short one. 5 is pretty quick. I think there's only 5 questions, but one of them had 4 parts, so it's a little bit longer. Yeah, part 5. It only had 5 questions, and one of them just asks for like a list of 4 things too. So not super long, and probably one of the more complicated videos in the series. So good luck, and if you have any questions, you can always ask. Let me stop sharing this thing, and I will share the link just to make sure. But remember, this link is in Otis in the bookshelf, so you can always go grab it there. And what slide was that? Let me check what slide. We are on slide 18, okay. So I'm gonna share this in chat here, just in case you need it. Control V. Again, it's in Otis in the bookshelf. All right, so that's what we're doing today. We're working on video part 5 and notes part 5, okay? If you haven't watched certain ones of the table saw yet, make sure you go back and start with the ones you haven't watched yet, okay? As like I said, it's very important that you watch these. I'm expecting all of you guys as advanced students to know this stuff when you come back. So if you've missed any of the table saw videos, go back and do those first, okay? Yeah, like I said, we will have some time to catch up. All right, that's all I have for you today. If you want to stick around and get something graded, if you have any questions, stick around and I'll grade it for you, okay? Or I'll answer any questions you have. So if you know what you're doing, you're free to go watch the video and take the notes. If you need help, stick around and I'll help you. Yes, I can call you, or Callie. Let me stop recording here and then we'll go do that.